Did you ever really love them? And I'm being serious. Did you ever really love them? I think the word love gets thrown around too easily, and I do guess I am a victim of it too. I feel like love has really lost its weight. Feels like actual connections really don't exist anymore, and we are essentially, as a generation, to blame. If you chose someone in your life that you really loved, or you said you loved, at whatever time in your life, and I tell you, did you really love them to the full extent of what love really is? I do feel like most people would say no. And even the small group of friends that I did ask, they did tell me no. And yes, I am repeatedly saying the word love again and again to really, bring up its emphasis in the way that I feel like that this word is lacking. I I think I have come to realize I don't think I ever truly loved someone. As crazy as it is to say. Not to the extent of what this word is really out there to achieve. Even with the people I was quote unquote obsessed with, I don't think there was ever a true connection. Looking back at it, I really don't. There wasn't. It felt too artificial. It felt so fake. It felt forced, even though it wasn't really forced. We romanticize the thought of love all the time, and maybe you had one moment where you had that one specific person that you felt like you were in love with, that you kept on repeating the same scenario over and over again for no reason. This wasn't ever genuine. My friend asked me this question. My friend asked me a question, and it went around the lines of, if you were so obsessed with that person, you would talk about them every day. You would always mention them in some sort of conversation. You would be obsessed. You couldn't go a day without even mentioning their names or their name. You know, where did the love go? And why did you give up so easily? I really didn't know how to answer that question. I really didn't. I gave him a very crappy answer, but it has been consistently bothering me. I never fought for it. I don't think I tried hard enough throughout all the small stints of relationships I have been in. I never fought for something that was so precious, you know? And it does feel like I am a sore loser saying that sometimes. Why do I push myself away from happiness? And why is there an excuse? Why do the little things bother me much more than it actually should? I've also talked to some friends about this, and they explained their problems. That were very similar to mine, and kind of came to the conclusion that we weren't fighters. We didn't maintain the relationship that didn't have that big of a problem to begin with. We never put any sort of effort into any sort of workaround. We didn't try. We just never did it. And maybe you guys have felt this also. It's such a important conversation since love is changing so much. It's changing too fast, and it's not the idea that it's losing its meaning. It's becoming a whole new definition in my eyes. But yeah, that's really it. Hope you guys are doing good, and see you guys later.